Abusuyi na yenim se ewiase na da Roman Catholic asafo enyeyi kese na enye Roman fo nko a ye na nso we are all involved. Say the whole world pope wono na woda Roman asafo ni na no Pope Francis na yate say na no atwemu wo ye ne baby ekoro na abusuanye no ho ponkomo na me bedi na yewo Cardinal no baako 150 after Pope. No, the question is why na obefa ahenche no asoa after Pope Francis ya we na eno I'm here to expound things to you. Said the bear I think so when anybody means many body say entia eba no Ghana ni an din the Cardinal Peter Kojo Appiah Turkson of Cape Coast. Nidia PM, this is the third time now. The ama Ghana yati ni December ko NSA. This time round, Pope Cardinal Peter Appiah Turkson. Where Ghana ni this ma papa. Yeah, waka 6 languages. Me more analysis be. Waka 6 languages. 1, waka English. 2, waka Fanti. 3, waka French. 4, waka Spanish. 5, waka German. 6, waka Greek. And he qualifies to be the next pope of the world. Na the ama metre wade we asini in 2003 and Pope John Paul, the shortest pope yadine tena akunwa so one chakra na wuye the fastest pope who died in that time Pope John Paul. Na Pope John Paul yadine tena akunwa so 3 months pepe no wuye yadine tena akunwa so no na wo ball Ghana ni Peter Appiah Turkson edin as Cardinal. Na Cardinal so yebo udin ekọ Cardinal mo na say e wo se bebi a wo bia no country wo bia na wo se wo park wo nkuku nsaka wo tools na utumrika ekopie mu e wo Rome e kire Italy ekọ ben pope no yie pa say de be wo besua ni o ma ba ko me no be say yenya appoint you as Cardinal, definitely your name must be appeared in the pope list. I mean the next pope, your name must be appeared in it. Now, I know 2003 and a Pope John Paul born din as Cardinal and no editimoa and the okopiemu ewo Italy Rome ho Vatican City okopiemu ewo ho yeah was from 2003. Then time na no ye Roman ni this year mapa but ye born din afide na ni mo be ye du na edidimu Pope John Paul ewu ye Cardinal Peter Appiah Turkson ye pope ye bo cardinals ne din a wo betimi atena kunwa so after that pope no ne din apia bi now eno no anya ye the second time I think in 2013 yes I ebo pope for din na Peter Appiah Turkson Ghana ne dihye na ne din esan ewo mu bi eno so anya ye na Pope Francis ebetena kunwa so Pope Francis betena kunwa so na o endorse Peter Appiah Turkson ye Ghana ni dihye black man o endorse ne say wo pe obi a obetimi atena na kunwa so na wotimi a fight for the freedom of the people. No obetimi lead the Catholic Church, I mean the Roman Catholic Church. Yeah, and very, very well. When him say nipa ba pe, and this person, with no doubt, I'm quoting what Pope Francis said, with no doubt, is Peter Turkson, Cardinal Peter Turkson. This is Pope Francis ne krata wo treto ho. Na eno enna nkrofo bu say, can this be possible? Yes, it can be possible because first time, second time, third time. Now, I mean more analysis be. Pope Francis Ebetena Kunyaso was 76 years. Pope Peter Appiah Turkson is the oldest cardinal here. Omudin Appiah Ewo, the 150 cardinals here yebetimi yi baako no ono nso e wo 56 years 56 years. Now Pope Francis say World Forum bi eba Pope Francis appointed Cardinal Peter Turkson mani kusina nan. And in this case no Pope Francis endorse no big time. Now people are asking, say, how can this be possible? Can black man become the next pope in the history of the world? First black pope? Yes, it can be possible. Now young konkotie adansia, even the abrofono, the white people, Cardinal Peter Turkson ho na ubehunu de ntira edu no so no yankotie mra etieba ebeto so de abo.
As for the thing of an African pope, it's why not? If by divine providence, because the church belongs to God, if God would wish to see a black man also as a pope, thanks be to God.
Peter Codwo Appiah Turkson was born on the 11th of October, 1948, is a Ghanaian prelate and cardinal of the Catholic Church, who has served as Chancellor of the Pontifical Academies of Sciences since 2022. He was President of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace from 2009 to 2017, and the inaugural Prefect of the Dicastery for the Promotion of Integral Human Development from 2017 to 2021. Turkson was Archbishop of Cape Coast from 1992 to 2009. He was made a cardinal by Pope John Paul II in 2003. He has been widely regarded as papabile, that is, a candidate for election to the papacy. The tablet described him in 2013 as one of Africa's most energetic church leaders. In this video, we shall examine the life and works of Peter Codwo Appiah Turkson. Turkson is an ethnic Fante and was born in Wassa Nsuta in western Ghana to a Methodist mother and a Catholic father. He is the fourth child of 10 children. His mother sold vegetables in the open market while his father worked as a carpenter. He had a paternal uncle who was a Muslim. He studied at St. Teresa's Minor Seminary in Amasano and St. Peter's Regional Seminary in Pedu, Cape Coast, before attending St. Anthony-on-Hudson Seminary in Rensselaer, New York, where he graduated with a Master of Arts in Theology and a Master of Divinity. He was ordained to the priesthood by Archbishop John Amissa on July 20th, 1975. Additionally, he earned a licentiate in sacred scripture from the Pontifical Biblical Institute in Rome in 1980. He returned to St. Teresa's for a year, 1980 to 81, and became vice-rector at St. Peter's Seminary in 1981. He also did pastoral work in a parish annexed to the seminary. From 1987 to 1992, he pursued doctoral studies in sacred scripture at the Pontifical Biblical Institute, but his work on his thesis was interrupted by his appointment as Archbishop of Cape Coast. On the 6th of October, 1992, Turkson was appointed Archbishop of Cape Coast by Pope John Paul II. He received his episcopal consecration on the 27th of March, 1993, from Archbishop Dominic Codwo Ando, with Archbishops Peter Poreku Deri and Peter Kwasi Sarpong serving as co-consecrators. He served as president of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference from 1997 to 2005, and as chancellor of the Catholic University College of Ghana beginning in 2003. John Paul II created Turkson Cardinal Priest of San Liborio in his final consistory of 21st October 2003. Turkson is the first Ghanaian cardinal and was one of the cardinal electors who participated in the papal conclave of 2005 that elected Pope Benedict XVI and the papal conclave of 2013 that elected Pope Francis. On 24th October 2009, Pope Benedict XVI appointed Turkson president of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace. Turkson is also a member of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments, the Pontifical Council for Promoting Christian Unity, the Pontifical Commission for the Cultural Heritage of the Church, and, since 4 March 2010, the Pontifical Committee for International Eucharistic Congresses. On the 12th of June 2012, Turkson was appointed a member of the Congregation for Catholic Education. On the 16th of October 2010, Pope Benedict named him to a 5-year renewable term as a member of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith. Since 2009, Turkson had been president of the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace. In the spring of 2011, Pope Benedict XVI sent Cardinal Turkson as a mediator to contribute to a diplomatic, non-military solution to the civil conflict in Ivory Coast, where Laurent Gbagbo had refused, in spite of international condemnation and local protests and resistance, to step aside and hand over power to Alassane Ouattara, the certified winner of the presidential election. Atrocities have been committed by both sides. In October 2011, Turkson called for the establishment of a global public authority and a central World Bank to rule over financial institutions that have become outdated and often ineffective in dealing fairly with crises. His text was very specific, calling for taxation measures on financial transactions. It said that the economic and financial crisis which the world is going through calls everyone, individuals and peoples, to examine in depth the principles and the cultural and moral values at the basis of social coexistence. The document condemned the idolatry of the market, as well as neoliberal thinking that looked exclusively at technical solutions to economic problems. In fact, the crisis has revealed behaviors like selfishness, collective greed, and hoarding of goods on a great scale. It added that world economics needed an ethic of solidarity among both rich and poor nations.
So, listening to these testimonies about Cardinal Peter Turkson, Now, one, my main show, a new man for Swa, Ghana, Ebenya Ewo, Sir Peter Turkson, Cardinal, Ebeye Pope, Yabuni Dinsa Wonu, and we're the next Pope of the world. One, Obetro the name Ghana to the limelight. Ghana din ebe kwechi pa asene. Said the woman. Two, your tourism sectors no ebe boosti. I describe pa your tourism sectors ewo Ghana hanu ebe boosti because the people in the whole world would like to see Pope. I can't say Cardinal Peter Turkson. Say Ebony as Pope. The people in the world, I mean, the world, ebe try say they will come and look for Pope. Then say Ebony as Pope. Yaba be hwehwe ne kruwa wo frim. Ne kruwa wo frim nso eye Ghana no. Now, your tourism sectors no ebe shoot yakosoro because Cardinal Peter Turkson Yaboni din as Pope. And in the whole world will be able to be free. About the sana, your tourism sectors, no, and it is going to give us massive money. 3, Christianity, and himself, the whole world, Roman 4, and now omukuta the lamplight, omukuta the light. Now, 3, Christianity will look up to this Pope Peter Turkson, they will all look up to him or your Ghanani. Now, everything Roman Catholic, they will visit him or Ghana. Though your Bonidia want in Ghana or Rome, but people will fight to check out where he lives, his hometown. I tell you, his nationality. Ebema Ghana dia kosoro papa. I want to know your comment in the comment section after the yakoti ya dance ya brofo no dia fa no yakoti abai mami wonu comment or comment section me din e de odoman komo ba na kofi from Ashanti.